What is going on, guys? Welcome back. True Story Thursdays, the world's greatest podcast, the greatest podcast in the world, I should say. And tonight, I'm excited. We got the return of Big Daddy Zucco. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Also, we're going to go into Producer Wants a Wife segment, which you've all started to really love and enjoy. We're going to hear some new stories from Akell's development. Also, we've got a very special guest, a contestant coming on as well, which I'm really excited about. Plus, we got Mark Says What. We're going to be covering a lot of other topics and having an amazing conversation. But guys, I'm excited and I don't want to waste any more of your time. So let's fucking go. Break it down like this. And I was like, really? Like, baby face and the heels were going on. Dude, I thought he broke his neck. The greatest podcast in the world. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Greatest podcast in the world, True Story Thursdays. And I'm excited because my boy, my man, my brother from another mother has fucking returned. And it is the only, the man with the three largest legs in professional wrestling. The one, the only, Robbie fucking Zucco. Welcome back, brother.
Thank you. How you doing, boys?
Good, man.
I'm excited. Bro. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to have you on the new show, True Story Thursdays, man. We've been having a ball with this shit, bro. Excuse me, I'm just getting over COVID, but we've had an amazing start to this show, and I'm excited to have you a part of it now, bro, and have you back. And I hope this is going to be a regular thing. But if not, man, our viewers are in for a treat because Robbie Zucco is the fucking man. And honestly, I can't put him over enough. He is one of my favorite people in the entire world. And yes, Dan, I say that about every guest that I have on. But yeah, guys, let's get into it, man. Hey, man. Hey, bro, you told me I got heat for saying it, bro. So
look, it is what it is. I just heard a certain Nen does not like the what do you say again? It's the fucking
God.
My favorite person in the entire world. My favorite
person in the entire world, and I say that about everyone. she's like, he doesn't fucking need it. She doesn't fucking need it.
It's just a stupid fucking thing to say, bro. Like, it's just funny. It's goofy. It's like no one takes it seriously, bro. I didn't know it caused heat.
Look, man, a lot of people have stupid things to say, including some of the people in this audience. And I want to address something really quickly. Someone last week put in the comments, they said the world told us corn chip was faked. Now, I take exception to that. Because if you knew the aftermath of what happened there, yes, the package was open. Because I tried one before the show. But I'll tell you directly, this is what happened, okay? I eat these corn chips, okay? I go to bed that night thinking, oh, cool, I did a good thing. You know, we got some super chats. People donated. People enjoyed my misery. That's okay. 1 a.m. comes around, right? I'm laying in bed, and I just feel this rumble.
Slow down, bro.
This rumble in my stomach, and I was like, what is that? So I start like feeling it. I run to the bathroom, nothing. Neither end was having it. So I was just stuck with this rumble and this pain in my gut. So go to bed, wake up 3 a.m. Fucked, right? Still fucked, still horrible tummy ache. Now, get up. Yeah, look at this.
This is the thing. The person says, Devlin Desky says, I call bullshit. Bag wasn't sealed. He touched his eye with the same hand and the chip, and he had no reaction to it. And I said, Akell will respond to this accusation tomorrow night live. So, bro, like, so tell me what, was that a gimmicked corn chip?
It was not a gimmick corn chip. I'll tell you the true story. And we're all about true stories here on Thursday. Name drop. Here we go. I go to work. 11 a.m. comes around. I have the same stomach pain. It's rumbling. It's getting worse now. It's getting worse. Mm-hmm. So I pull into a dine-in Red Rooster over at Haberfield. Pull into this dine-in Red Rooster. Run in. Like, in my first time in my adult life, I'm going to shit my pants. I'm going to shit my pants everywhere. And it was just so embarrassing. I get in there, a dine-in Red Rooster, no bathroom.
What?
No bathroom from a dine-in Red Rooster. That's fucking illegal. That's fucking illegal, bro. Anyway, go around the corner, 7-Eleven. I see this big sign on the wall.
No, Donnie.
Sorry, no customer, only staff toilet. All right, so I run around the corner. They say there's a car wash around the corner. I run all the way down this car wash, down to this car wash, and there's an open door with a toilet sign on it. There's the Indian guy just chilling out there on the phone, right? And I just beeline for this toilet, jump in, lock the door, and all I hear is this guy screaming at me. All I hear is this guy screaming at me, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like blocking him out and just taking the meanest shit possible. My ass was on fire. It was horrible.
Hey, bro, Joel Southgate donating $2. That can go towards some toilet paper for Akell's burnt asshole.
But that's what we do for this show, boys. No gimmicks here.
Look, dude, I have to say, man, look, someone called you out for having a gimmick chip, right? So I'm gonna say, like, I think we're gonna have to do this again. Like, I think we're gonna have to do it again. Yeah, like you're gonna have to do it again. No, but this time I'm gonna buy the chip. I'm gonna go live on YouTube when I go and buy the chip next week. So it'll be a live thing that I'll do, and then I will deliver it to you, that box, and then you will then eat that chip on that night's episode. So they'll see the delivery of the box. You'll open the box, all that sort of shit.
Peace, brother. I'm not eating the chip. I'm not doing that to myself again. That was torment. It was torture. Literal torture.
Dude, okay, I'll tell you what. If someone would donate, I don't know, let's say $20, would you do it?
I've still got some, but they're going to say it's the same package.
It's got to be a fresh pack, dog.
What? I don't care. It's the same thing. I ate the corn chip. You saw how I was literally like screaming for a drink for 60 seconds, and you wouldn't let me eat it. Doesn't matter. Look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. I don't like. You know what? The veteran here, the man of the hour, he hasn't said much. Look, what do you think? Do you think he should redo it?
I'm just hanging back. I'm baffled for the hot tag. That's all. What?
Do you think he should? Do you think he should? Do you think he should redo it? Do you think he should redo it?
Redo what? The chip.
The chip. Yeah. Chip. Eat the chip. It's the world's hottest chip.
Just eat the fucking chip. Don't be a bitch. Eat the fucking chip.
I ate 3 chips.
Yeah.
I ate 3 chips.
Baby, Zucco's returned.
Just eat the chip.
Fuck this, bro.
All right, you got to do it, bro. Next week, bro. Whoever can donate $20, we'll make sure Akell will eat the world's hottest chip, and maybe we'll even gimmick it up a bit extra as well. And I don't know, man. Hey, bro, like this all goes towards a good cause, bro. Like we're building towards, our studio, making sure we can all do this in person, having more fun and building a thing for our audience. But Graham Kelly says he had to go in a cardboard.
Like father, like son, I guess.
Yeah, Glenn Eade says he thinks he's proven himself. Guys, I don't know. Let us know in the chat what you think. If you think he needs to do it again, make sure you drop it in to the chat. But if you want to see him do it again, whoever donates $20 will be able to get that, and we'll get that shout out as well. But Akell, look, we have got someone waiting here, and I think it is time for us to sort of it's a bit early in the episode for us to do it, but I'd like to segue into.
I'm just looking for love,
Producer wants a wife now. Bro, we've given you some advice over the last couple of weeks. The whole live action, like role play gimmick thing that you took a chick to go see you sword fight with a cardboard stick and shit. There's been people giving mixed reactions. People are pro what I said and pro what you said. Like there's a mixed reactions here, bro. So what have you learned from the advice that we've tried to give you over the last couple of weeks? And have you had any new dating experiences in the last week?
Look, man, I'm telling you straight up, I've been properly listening to everything you guys have been saying. And this week I did have a date, and the date went very all right. Very all right. It was, so I took her to this restaurant. You said McDonald's is too modest. Do you know what I mean? It's not
cheap.
high end enough. Modest, humble.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I went to this restaurant. I took her to this restaurant in the city. I booked a restaurant in the city, Piers. Boys.
Wow. Okay. Now you're talking. So you booked a restaurant in the city. You got my attention now, bro. Well done.
I booked this restaurant in the city. I'm with this girl, beautiful girl. Her name was Alicia, right? Cool girl. And it was good because she was actually shorter than me, which is really good for my confidence, man. I cannot date anyone taller than me.
Sure.
I can't.
get it.
Anyway, so I sit her down. I work this dinner. It's really, really nice.
Well,
But the problem,
this is an announcement.
the problem is, I did not understand how expensive this meal would be. Like I had no idea. Had no idea how much. So the bread was $8. Bread is complimentary at a restaurant.
Where'd you go?
Altitude. Altitude, is it called? Sky High or something like that?
You went to Altitude.
I went to Altitude, yeah.
How did you get a booking in there, bro? Like, did you drop my name or Vinny's name or something to get in there, bro? Like, how did you get in there?
I just booked. I booked. Anyway.
Did you wear a suit?
No. Well, I did dress up nice. Like I went to Connor. You know Connor?
I know Connor.
Yeah. So I got a black button up from Connor. That was really fresh because you can't with the black button ups. You can't tell if they're not cheap or anything. You know what I mean? It's sort of a good middle ground. I feel
that's a step up from McDonald's. So did you order a 13-course meal there?
Yes. The whole thing went the whole shebang, right? Okay. Here's the thing. Now, everything's going good. Everything's going sweet. She's actually feeling like she's been really, what's the word? She's like, thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for providing for me. Thank you for pampering me. Yeah, it's going really well.
Yeah.
The bill comes along and there is all these extras on the charges. All the extras. I'm sitting there and I'm just kind of like poised, sort of sitting there looking at the thing. Now, at the end of the day, right, like, just be with me, boys. Give me some advice. To me, a girl shouldn't have to pay for the date. But if
if you ask a lady out and you're the one asking the person out on a date, you're asking them to go out. You're asking to take them out. So you should pay.
Did you pay or did she pay?
Okay, so what happened was
you fucking tight ass. Did you pay? Did you pay or did she pay?
I'm dead set telling you, man. I saw the stuff. I brought cash and I was short.
How much? So how much did the bill come to? How much did the bill come to?
Oh, man, look.
How much was the bill?
Look, it was ridiculous. I'm not gonna.
How much? How much?
Don't worry about it. Anyway.
No, I want to know how much. How much was it?
Look,
you took out a loan.
I don't want to talk about it anyway. So I'm literally.
Was it more than $300?
Yes.
Fuck.
So I'm sitting there. I'm with this girl, right? We're talking, and I'm sort of suggesting like, "Ooh, that's a bit steep, don't you think? You know, like this was kind of yours, this was mine. It's in between." So, but she wasn't picking up on it. She's like, "Yeah," but this was a nice meal. It was a great time, and I'm like sitting there like, "Fucking hell!" She's not budging at all. She's not opening a wallet at all. So she's talking to me about like multiple personality disorder and everything else. She's got some like I don't know. She's got something going on. Okay. And I'm sitting there and I'm pretending to look up symptoms. Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of nimble loans?
Nimble, no.
So they're loans you take out and they're instant, or they're meant to be instant.
Right.
Yeah. So I get on the phone. I'm on nimble loan. I'm like, oh, nimble loan. I'm pretending to look up symptoms, and I'm like, okay, cool. Well, this is how much I can get out. So $1,000 loan. So I'm trying to get this $1,000 loan processed at the table.
Are you fucking kidding?
Is this a shoot? This is
shoot.
So I get this.
Well, did you still pay for it, or did you just keep the money for yourself? Did she pay?
Look, so it takes about 45 minutes to process the loan. So I have to buy time while I'm processing the loan. Being suggestive and saying, look, like time to go. And I'm like just chilling, having regular conversations, taking 45 minutes to process the loan. Anyway, finally get the money through, boys.
Hey, one sec. Hey, shout out to Southie for $2. And he also says rule number 1, guys should always pay on the first date. Okay, continue, please.
All right, so I get the money out.
Always pay, period. Otherwise, you get fuck all.
So So basically, I get the loan approved, pay for it, but I said a few things in between that 45-minute wait period because I'm nervous and I kind of fucked it.
Captain.
What do you mean? Like what exactly? Like what? How did you fuck it?
I was just talking about how, like, I was like, do you like multiple personalities, like, ever talk to each other, like, communicate? Like, is it like a kind of thing? Do you ever have a threesome with your multiple personalities? Stuff like that, you know what I mean? And it was just.
Are you, like, on the spectrum, Alex?
I'm not on the spectrum.
Okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. You're still my boy, bro. But, like, there's just, I don't know. For someone your age, bro, you should have a bit more, like.
So did you pay?
I paid. Well, did I pay or did Nimble pay? I don't know. I guess I paid. And now I'm going to have to repay.
So, okay. So, like, what happened? So,
Pull that alone.
So how did you? Okay, all right, cool. So, all right, there's a few things here. I'm gonna let Rob like give you some advice here because he is like, man, just look at this guy, bro. He's sex on legs, the man with 3 largest legs in professional wrestling, bro. Give this kid the Iggy, bro. Give him a bit of like smarten him up.
Does he not know? Like, have you not been taught anything?
Taught what?
About etiquette, about taking a woman out and what to do, what to say, how to feel. I know you took your previous date to wrestling training once before. Wrestling fucking training.
Well, no, want to show about, you know what I mean?
Wow.
And Achilles with the $2 says, Alex, I'm gonna slap you the next time I see you.
I paid for the meal.
Yeah, but did you not know how much it's going to be before you went there? Did you not know it was an expensive place?
There was a lot of extras, Rob.
How much were you short, bro?
Right.
How much were you short? It was over $300. How much money did you walk in there with?
Like, I think I had like $170 in cash.
Yeah, bro. You always go to those restaurants, bro. You want to have at least $500-600 in cash, or at least have
to take him to a nice place. Told me to take him to a nice place. Tried my best. I tried to, at the end of the day, I think I lost a 50.
Did you close it?
So you paid, right? And what did you get out of it at the end?
Well, she said she had to do a thing. She had to go like, no, she had to like fucking see her. I think it was something with her brother or something. Like her brother's car broke down or something like that.
Look at this comment. So he says, our colleague Adam, he says, well, good news for you, Akell. I had a speed dating ticket for next week, Wednesday. I can't attend. I will donate it to you. Will you go and vlog at this event and we can put it up through the next week's podcast?
What's the bill on speed dating look like? Is there like a meal involved and you have to pay extra, or is it
no? He's saying he's got a ticket for you. Like Alcoholic Adam, one of our loyal viewers, is going to give you a ticket to go.
You could get a girlfriend.
Okay,
$40.
$40. I'll think about alcohol because you need time. Like I'm like an onion. I got layers. There's like the softer layer on the insides, a harder layer. I don't know if speed dating is the format, but I really do appreciate it, Adam. Maybe I will. Maybe. We'll
you get drinks in a feed, bro. Come on, man. Hey, Alcoholic Adam, tell us where it's at and maybe we'll see. But listen, bro, I've got someone like waiting in the background and this person, like, man, like her name's Michelle. She's from Western Sydney. She's 32 years of age. She's single. She has a couple of children. She's actually got 4. But they're very lovely, apparently. And she's here and she is actually willing to meet you because she thinks you're rather cute. So guys, let's get into it.
I'm just looking for love,
Oh, hello, darling. Hello, darling.
Michelle, I'd like to introduce you to Akell, which is his gimmick name, but his government name is Alex. Michelle, thank you for joining.
Yes, darling.
I've got to say you're a very handsome woman, Michelle, without a doubt.
Oh, that's your same to you. I love it. The whole 8-ball look. you're going for looks like roll-on deodorant. It looks lovely, darling. And
Yeah,
where is
thank
this young Master Akell, the little boy you query that may be homosexual? Where is he?
You're kind of hot, Michelle.
Who talks to me in that tone?
Oh, damn.
Oh fuck. All right.
Michelle, how did you find out about this?
Oh, funny story. See, me and the girls were at the bingo, and we heard about this boy running around. Didn't really have much going for him. Little bit looking like egg with legs, Humpty Dumpty. And
Humpty Dumpty.
hang on, Master Akell. You're like, see, I'm a fan girl, even in my older age with the 4 kids, with the 4 baby daddies. I'm a fan girl, but I got done with the DUI. I got a bit of community service, and that is why we are here today. Do my community service. Yes.
Wow, community service. I didn't know that we'd reach that far. So Michelle, how long have you been single?
About 47 years, darling. Been around for 32. About 47 single.
Right. And tell us, what was your last relationship like?
I was unfortunate actually. He was chronic. It was the drink that got to him in the end, unfortunately. He was hit by a Heineken truck. It was really, really quite embarrassing.
That's not good.
No, it's okay. It's okay. They got over him eventually. And it all.
Okay, so you've stumbled across this show and you've seen young Master Akell and gone, he's what does it for me. He's quite handsome, and I will give my community service to him. Like, was there an instant attraction when you saw him on the show, and when you saw there was going to be this, I don't know, dating show contest?
I'm a fixer-upper, darling. I look at these things as, I love antique roadshow. It's my thing. And I really think I can flip him for more than what he's worth right now. Really think I can flip him for a Spanish pool boy, maybe 27.
What did you think of last week's show when we had on Emily?
She was horrible, darling. Didn't even realize what she was trying to do. You can't go in dry. You just can't do it. Absolutely unbelievable.
Never go in dry.
Dry is criminal.
Amateur over here, Piers. Amateur.
I'm starting to think the space between Michelle and Emily is really close.
No.
Same thing,
Michelle's more European.
I'm something from over there.
There's something from over there. What questions have you got for Alex here?
Well, actually, darling, we're going to treat this a lot like bingo. We got the questions. Okay. Echo, you ready, darling? Don't worry. Just like a lot of your sexual encounters, be over quick. Now, I want you to, me, I love men that can finish my sentences for me, darling. Absolutely. It's cute. So, what I need to know, finish these sentences for me, okay?
Okay.
When I'm talking about the back door, what should enter?
A dog through the dog hole.
I'd say more cat, darling, but it's okay. We can forgive you for thinking behind the gutter. We can understand. Okay. You're leaving to go to space in 3 minutes. You need to take one thing with you, darling. What are you taking?
Michelle.
That is a very good question. I would have said my Spanish pool boy Julio, but it's a very good question nonetheless. And the third one, you took a girl to wrestling training after going to San Suzy, and then you realized that the Imperium or wherever the fuck you took her was too expensive. Will you do the job to Tyson Gibbs?
Yeah, well, I have to. It's a requirement. Everyone has to do the job to Tyson Gibbs.
Would you think you'd get me to do the job to Tyson Gibbs? I'd lay on my back for free, just saying. I love it. I'm a sucker from a sash ride, guys. A sucker.
So Michelle, what's your when you contacted me on Instagram, I could see you've got quite a large Instagram following, and you're actually quite active on OnlyFans as well. So are you a full-time OF creator?
So with the OnlyFans, I've done a bit of a spin on it. See, everyone wants to sit there and get the odd. How should a girl put this politely? The old wizard's sleeve. They like to get it out and show the world, and this is their culture. But not me, darling. See, I actually run online bingo. So what we do is we get all the girls in on the OnlyFans, and we get them in the knickers. In the knickers, and they go up and they're spinning the balls and picking the numbers up. The men love it. They charge $12.99 a month for this. You have no idea. Then we turn into trivia. We get trivia on. Oh, then we get the men out and you get all. Funnily enough, we actually got very famous John Howard. John Howard shows up to bingo night. It's always fun when little Johnny shows up.
John Howard.
Eyebrows.
Sounds like a pretty elite club.
I can't talk no more, darling. I keep talking. I sign NDAs. Can't talk Jericho.
Rob, have you got anything you'd like to know or ask any questions?
Especially Rob, darling. Ask whatever you want. I heard you got some of the 3 biggest things in wrestling. I'd love to hear about it.
I'm just blown away with what I'm looking at. That's all. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What show is better than this? Who's watching Married at First Sight right now?
Antique Roadshow, darling. Antique Roadshow every time.
Damn. So, like,
I love the pigtails.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, darling. I got them done last 3 years ago. Getting COVID and stuff is really not doing well for the gal.
Akell, have you got anything you want to know about the lovely Michelle?
Look, I'm pretty impressed with you, Michelle.
You're not the first, darling.
I like your sunglasses. I like a lot about this. I think we've got something.
I learned some of the lingo of the new only girls. Apparently, these are now called the cam goggles, and the boys love it. They love it. So I thought I'd give it a go tonight, considering you're a little bit younger, and see how we do.
Hey, Akell, you like what you see?
Yeah.
Oh, how could he not? How could he not? You should see my DMs are blowing up as we speak.
I've had many girls like Michelle lay on the people that look very similar to Michelle lay on their back for me before, so it wouldn't be out of the ordinary if me and Michelle maybe continued this. But
I know you're talking about my cousin. Oh, he's like a married-in cousin sort of deal. You're talking about torture. Oh, trust me, don't you worry. The things they say about this man is true. Oh, don't let Olivia hear me say that. No, he's faithful.
I don't fucking know what to say.
Well, you know what, man? Michelle, thank you so much for coming on and letting us learn a little bit about you. You were absolutely stunning. Yeah, like you were definitely in the top 2 that we've had on the show so far. And Michelle, we'll let you go, and we'll see you again very soon. But,
for sure, darlings, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Anytime. By all means, I just want to see before I go. I want to plug my bingo on the Sundays, $12.95 a month. Very good bingo. I see all you. I expect to see you there, Hugh. I expect to see everyone there because you look like bingo ball. So we need to put you in there in the undies. You look very good.
Done.
Good luck with the bingo,
Done.
Michelle.
But Michelle, make sure to tune in because your favorite torture is about to be joining shortly as well. So make sure you tune in for that. So that has been this week's episode of Producer Wants a Wife.
I'm just looking for love, you know.
What the fuck?
What do you think, boys?
Beautiful.
What?
So, Akell, would you be interested in that?
In that?
Would you swing both ways? Is what I'm saying.
Is it another way? I feel like it was pretty convincingly a woman.
Excuse me?
Was that not pretty convincingly a woman?
Who are we to pass that, bro? Like,
yeah, I know. Yeah,
did you bar up? Is what I'm saying. Did you know?
Maybe a semicircle.
Semi.
By the way, Torture has finally joined us. Can't time, bro. 30 minutes into the
get
pod.
her on, boys. I told you she's fucking. I told you that in confidence. She's a fucking loose unit.
That was terrifying.
She's tough. She needs Jesus, man. I'm telling you.
Fuck you. This guy worked me today about the show. He's like, am I on this week? I don't know if I'm on this week. I'm at my girlfriend's house. You fucking motherfucker.
Hey, bro. So, like, I think Michelle's a good fit for you, bro.
Yeah. Well, look, I like bingo.
Got up about you ever since, but sometimes we got to shut the bingo and shit. It sucks. Well, it's not as good as what she says. It's revolting. But tell you what, family gatherings are always fun with old Michelle.
Did you meet John Howard ever?
Look, I've met Kevin Rudd, John Howard. You meet a lot of people over there, I've never seen Stephen Hawking once, and he had to go on holiday.
Some guy.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Was
man.
he-
Oh my God, he's a bottle in. But bro, like, boys, did you see, like, we saw last week, and like I think all wrestling fans in the world or the marks are jumping up and down about this, is that the fact that Cody stepped aside to have The Rock come in and wrestle Roman at Mania. And look, to me, like, I think that this, like, what they've done here, like, because fans are like posting all these memes about it, they're giving him this huge reaction now, and he's probably the most over babyface in wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, without a doubt now.
Yeah.
What?
And to me, sorry,
Over the Rock.
he is now. The fans are fucking pissed. They're pissed at The Rock.
Not globally.
I'd say second to R-Truth.
but it's true though, bro. Like, this has made him a more over babyface, and I think that the WWE has worked the fans brilliantly here. I think because they haven't told him.
It is a work. They wouldn't tell you that he's not on it just like that.
No,
They're
but
actually hinting to you that there's some sort of storyline happening.
But exactly, but the fans can't see that though, Rob. They're just jumping up and down, going, "We want to see Cody finish the fucking story, mate, and beat Roman at Mania."
Well,
They've worked a lot of people, even the smart people, which is really good, and it's good to work them so quickly coming into Mania. It gives it more, like, a lot of people, like, you've seen over the years, like, they've had like Rock and Cena, and then that goes builds a whole year, and then he comes back like 3 weeks before and they build the match. But now every single week people are trying to figure out what's going on. They're trying to build like some sort of revolution type angle, like they did which was so successful with Bryan 10 years ago.
I mean, well, I think that the way that they're doing it, and it's worked perfectly. It's like build him up to be an over babyface. An even more over babyface, because I think now the reaction that he was getting, and it's like, man, it's too. I think it's too thought out and too calculated, because he hasn't actually said, yes, I want it. Like, he hasn't cut a promo and said, I want to face this person at Mania. I want to do this. He hasn't done that. He actually hasn't said a name, or there's been no confirmation of match. So it's a complete work, and like, I think everyone's forgetting that there's 2 nights in WrestleMania. So there's 2 main events. So, which main event is more important than the other? Who knows?
Well, the way I look at it is like, it's kind of like it's one of these situations where they either, like, it wasn't a word, or they tried to flirt with the idea and then they pivoted, but they were handing out, they had like the "We Want Cody" hashtag or whatever, which went trending on Twitter for like 72 hours. So millions of people were saying "We want Cody," right? And they were handing out this little like white piece of paper with "We want Cody" on it. So they're trying to force like a thing, and that's cool to me.
Yeah.
Did he finish the story?
Fuck the story. Fuck that shit. You fucking.
You didn't ask me if I finished my story on the weekend, Piers. Well, that was quite rude.
Oh, did you finish your story on the weekend?
I finished my story, mate. You're looking at your Hunter Valley Tag Champion. I finished my story.
Yeah. Now you got to come with him. He's got all the other tag belts in the country.
Rob's like, you have 1 tag belt. That's cute.
Yeah. Then we have to go 1 more to get the rest. We've only got to go find 1 more team to get the rest now.
Depends on which promoter you blow.
Oh man, well, see, that's what Vince McMahon's been in trouble with this NDA shit, bro. Like, we talked about it last week as well, man. Like, so Vince, like, for those that aren't in the know, Vince was basically outed recently, and it looks like he's going to be facing court on sex trafficking charges. Also, Johnny Laurinaitis turned snitch. He's coming out and saying stuff like about the Ashley Massaro thing, saying that WWE knew exactly what went down with her in Kuwait and told her to keep her fucking mouth shut. He's now Johnny Ace is now a stool pigeon, bro. He's sitting there and he's singing as much as he fucking can, bro.
He pulled the victim card. He said he is a victim in all this. Vince made that girl give him a blowjob, and he was like a victim.
Oh yeah, 100%. Try Shane. Jesus Christ, what? Wouldn't want anyone to do that. Shit. What a terrible time.
Look, man, there's more. This thing, there is going to be a lot more coming out about this, and like I've spoken to a couple people that I know from over there that have told me stuff in confidence that have been there and stuff, and they're like telling me that this is just the start of it, and there is like way more shit that has been hidden over the years that is about, and like stuff that these people have experienced, witnessed, seen, that they told me about that I'm not going to talk about here because it's not my story to tell and it's theirs. But
there's that many stories out there about that type of stuff that a lot of it's obviously being hidden. But here's the issue that you're going to have. Is there a lot of proof to prove all this? You know what I mean? Are these just speculations? Is this just talk? Is Vince McMahon going to get off? Like, what have we got here? Because I haven't been paying attention to the story. So,
is he going to get off? Yeah, pal.
If Vince gets off, he finishes the story. But the thing is, it's kind of one of those things where the 140-page report. Like, I had someone read this to me at breakfast one morning, and I was like blown away by the amount of like facts, screenshots, everything. So it just seems like he's so fucking guilty. Like it's very hard to sort of get around that.
So what I was able to find out, bro, is like when Shane left in 2009, he was unraveling all this shit about Vince and going like finding out all this stuff. And Vince basically saying to Shane, no, you need to come and be involved in this type of debauchery and all stuff like that. And Shane was going, nah, this isn't for me. He left, and he and Vince have been very separate for many years, apparently. Like they're not on speaking terms, like speaking terms. They're not close at all. They've been very distant for many years. Now, Shane comes back thinking, okay, that there's been a change. Triple H and Stephanie, they leave in 22, 23 or something like that. They leave because Stephanie's unraveling all this stuff. They're trying to change stuff, but realizing that they can't. So Triple H goes away with a heart issue. Vince McMahon cleans house, gets rid of Regal, all of Triple H's like top prospects, sacks them all. Doesn't sack Shawn Michaels because he knows if he sacks Shawn, that would be the biggest mistake that Vince could do, because I think that would be the biggest blow up that he would have faced. But then, you know, Triple H comes back, does all this. What happened was, and I found this out today, was that the NDA that was being paid out from WWE, TKO and Ari Emanuel have come in and gone, well, what the fuck is this? No, we're cutting payments to these people, cut all these NDA payments. And like the story and the rumor that I heard is Ari Emanuel and TKO have basically been working behind the scenes with Nick Khan, Triple H, and Stephanie to basically get Vince McMahon the fuck out. Once they unraveled all this shit and they were made aware of it, that it was basically been a big drive of like, or even since the start, apparently, from what I should say, sorry to go back, but that Ari Emanuel has just been like played Vince McMahon like a fucking fiddle to basically oust him out of the company.
I can't see that being true.
It's pro wrestling, bro. It fucking possible.
Why can't you say it?
Well, because when Ari Emanuel did the whole press release, we're buying the company, we're going to put Vince McMahon in a position of power, all this other stuff. He talked up so well. He's talked you up. He's like a mentor. He's incredible. He's one of the biggest revolutionary business figures. I don't think he would go public on the record with knowing all this stuff.
He had to. He's the parent company. He runs the parent company of the WWE. He has to basically put in Vince McMahon to run WWE, because otherwise they're going to sit there and go, well, he's the guy that's been running it for 40 years. You're going to take over his company and out him. And most companies, when they do takeovers, there's a certain clause in the contract where the current managing director, CEO, whatever, you would stay on board and stay in his seat on the board or whatever for a certain amount of years after the sale. Right. So something like Vince would have signed maybe a 10 to 15 year contract to still be involved with WWE. So I think that was a forced thing, but it was in those things, there's always clauses, whereas like if you become a public liability, you look at becoming a cost, then we look at, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then you've got, behaviors and all that sort of stuff that would be in the contract would be, if you breach this, it would be termination of the contract.
Yeah. Look, regardless of what happens, it was going to be fucked. It's going to be it's going to be a modern day Harvey Weinstein with this cunt. There's no doubt about it.
Wow.
What do you think, Rob?
I think he did. No, he did. He's perceived as doing a lot of things. We don't know. There's a lot of rumors. Whether Vince actually has done something, we still haven't really been told. Well, you've been told, but isn't there supposed to be some sort of? Who's the evidence? Did you say it was John Laurinaitis? Is he the evidence?
So Janelle Grant is the secretary or person in a position where she said all these sexual encounters have happened. I was here this date, he's texted me this, and she's got photographs of his phone, so they're obviously gonna have to prove that's his phone in court. But they've got so many walls of evidence for these things.
But see, the thing is where they fail.
It's her and him going at it. So it's not actually, there's not another person involved, or there's not a third party that that can prove
Laurinaitis, he was involved. Apparently they were he and McMahon engaged in a threesome with her, where Vince McMahon took a dump on her head. And also Brock Lesnar.
So you guys are getting up at me about a nimble loan, and this guy's dumping on people's heads. I know it's a bit of a difference. He's Vince McMahon. But Brock Lesnar as well.
Michelle seems to have her own money.
What did you say?
Michelle seems to have her own money.
Michelle's got a lot of money.
Yeah, she seems cashed up.
Well, it's got the case does have a long way to go, and at the end of the day, the big thing was they've taken Lesnar off all of the promotional things completely, because what happened was, Rob, is there was as a signing bonus for Lesnar, he set up a play date with this secretary, and Lesnar wanted to get pissed on by this secretary, and it came out that it pretty much almost happened, but it got cancelled. And then now they've pretty much denounced Brock Lesnar from all WWE stuff.
Wow, this is crazy shit.
It's fucking nuts.
That is, bro.
Shit.
It's.
I guess we'll just wait and see. That'll be fucking interesting.
Hey, Rob, I just had your son message me asking if he wants us to have him join. You want him to jump on?
You can jump on. Go for it. Yeah, for sure. Bring on Vinny.
But bro, so Rob, this has been your return to podcasting, bro, man. How's the break been for you?
Lovely indeed. I managed to refresh, rejuvenate, went camping, stayed grounded, went away a few times. So it's nice to get away from a lot of the social aspects of life. And, I'm ready to get back into it. Training a lot too. So
I was going to say, man, you're looking pretty good there, bro. Looking pretty good, man. But bro, we're excited. We're excited to have you back on, bro. But man, I'm really keen, because I was so as soon as I confirmed you, I was straight to the boys. I'm like, yo, Zucco's back this week. It's going to be sick. But our boy Vinny just joining the fray now. What's up, buddy?
There he is.
Hey, man. How you going?
Hello, mate.
What's happening? You guys are there. That camera or that camera? That one. Hey, how are you?
You know what? I was just going to say, we've almost got the entire cast on except for two.
Is it for Ethan?
Why, who the fuck's missing?
Sergeant Charles.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Vinny, you didn't hear my date story, did you? Please tell me you didn't hear that. I didn't want anyone to know about that.
Nah, but you're pretty good at fucking surprising me. Do I want to hear it again, or do I have to watch this tomorrow and catch up?
I think give him the brief, right?
Look, so brief was I went to a fancy restaurant in the city. I didn't have enough to cover it.
Which one?
Altitude.
Altitude, okay.
And I took out a nimble loan because I didn't have enough to cover the meal.
Fuck. Wow.
But she
Tell me
wouldn't
you're a
even
loser
open her
without
wallet.
telling me you're a loser. Yeah, why should she?
What do you mean? I'm struggling here. Your boy's struggling. It's love. We fucking
I'm
pick it
old
up
school,
together.
man.
Did you
Nah,
get
bro,
anything out of it afterwards? You got nothing.
Say again, sorry? You got nothing.
You got,
Yeah, well,
you got nothing. Nothing out of it.
but did you suggest altitude or did she?
I suggest. She was like, I want to go to a bit of a fancy restaurant or like a restaurant or whatever, and suggested a few things. Went back and forth, and then we landed on that.
Oh, bro. It's how far do you want to go down the rabbit hole here, man? Like seriously. Yasu Achilles, how are you? Anyway,
I think you got word for a nice meal and a steak, my man.
Look, man, look, bro, look, I don't like the fact that she said to you, like, I want to go to a nice restaurant and that. Like, it shouldn't matter, right? Like, it shouldn't
exactly.
matter. But, like, for me, like, look, for me, if I was in your situation, I'd be like, okay, I'd do it, but I wouldn't probably like she'd probably lose marks on my fucking scorecard. But like, dude, you gotta check these things. Like, if you're a broke little bastard, like, which is fair enough, I get it. We're all in different.
I'm not, bro. I just didn't take enough cash. I had the money. I just didn't take enough cash.
They have a
You know
card.
what a fucking bank card is, yeah.
No, I don't deal with bank cards, man. I'm very
People don't use cash anymore.
Yeah, bro. It's all about cards, bro. You got to update with the times, bro.
You think altitude will just go on here cash?
You can even on your phone, tap and go.
Do you know how many drug dealers go to altitude? Of course they take cash.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Like, you're a bit of a special case, God love you, but I don't have the brain capacity for this shit right now, eh? like as in like your female problems. Like, just I don't know, man. I don't know what to say to you.
Me neither. We had Michelle come on earlier. She's another good contestant. So
She was a lovely lady.
Fuck's Michelle.
Bro,
you missed it, mate. 10 out of 10.
She has the best 5 o'clock shadow you'll ever see.
Wait, like Akell's level 10 or my level 10, because they're two very fucking different things.
She's a 15 now, Akell.
Which means she's probably a 3. She's probably a 3 for you.
Probably a 3 on my standards. Yeah, sure.
Wow, how chauvinistic. Cancelled.
Pardon me for looking for inner beauty.
Oh, dude.
Hey,
What,
beauty is a light switch away, but like fucking beauty, like, you know, like I she can be beautiful inside, but she got to be beautiful outside too, man. Like, I don't care. Why can chicks walk around and be like, oh, he's got to be like 6 foot and, you know, like 90 kilos and like, you know, 6 figures and all this, but you can't say, hey, I want a half attractive woman. Like, give me a fucking break, man.
Because when you look like Akell, you got to treat heartbeats like heated seats in a car. It's an optional extra.
But you see, you know what, bro? Like the thing is, men are the more romantic sex than women, and I'll explain to you why. Because like a man, this is the thing. Because a man wants a good woman, bro. Like a woman who is loyal, faithful, respectful, has good values, right? Now,
Might chip in.
Listen, no, let me finish, bro, right? So, but you know what I mean? Like he doesn't give a fuck if she works at McDonald's and flips burgers at McDonald's, right? Doesn't give a fuck about that because that doesn't define the person who she is. But then if you ask women, she goes, well, I want a guy who's got a degree. I want a guy who's got like earns 6 figures a year. I want this. I want this. I want this. Who the fuck are you to make these demands? You know what I mean? Like when it comes down to it, bro, is like women put all these expectations where men is like, you know what? I'm just looking for the person. I'm looking at the individual right now who I want to spend my time with. It doesn't matter about all this external shit. All the external shit matters is to majority females.
And dude, that is why I love my wife to death, because she loved me and was with me before I had a fucking dollar. Do you know what I mean? So like, you know, everything we've done in my career, like not this wrestling bullshit, you know, the one that pays the bills. She was there every step of the way. She was there when I had nothing and I was taking the bus, and she's there now when I'm, you know, we're living in a lot better quality of life. So I'm like, yeah, I couldn't join the dating pool again. So Akell, you do have my sympathy. It is fucking hard.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
But you're young. How old are you? 26?
Yeah.
How old are you?
26.
Look, man, Akell,
I was fucking married by your age, bro. Give me a break.
Look, man, the thing what my dad told me, bro, is like women are like parking spots, bro. All the good ones are taken. So when no one's looking, try and stick one into the stable.
And that's the end of True Story. We've been cancelled after 4 shows.
Fuck me.
Hey man, it's all about humor and stuff, bro. But like, I don't know, man. I think that there's a way to go, bro. I think you should be punished because I think you did do a colossal fuck up. So let us know in the chat. What do you think, guys? What do you guys think that Akell should have to do for a punishment to make him learn? This is for him. Yeah, you gotta learn, bro. You gotta learn. You gotta learn.
I'm already paying back the nimble loan.
Bro,
How much did you have to nimble?
1,000.
Well, I thought the bill was 300.
Yeah, but that's sort of like that was the option.
You couldn't get you can't just get a $300 loan.
I don't think so, no. Yeah.
Men, what?
I don't know, bro.
Men love unconditionally.
Men love
where
unconditionally.
they are loved conditionally.
It's true. He's not wrong, man.
I'll take a punishment. I'll take a punishment.
Okay, so we have some punishment. So
Why?
Sarge says 3 drops of habanero sauce tip. Alcoholic Adam says have 2 rakias.
Alcoholic Adam always, that's his go-to, is have rakia. We get it. You're Serbian, you drink rakia. Like, fuck, man, come up with something more creative. For fuck's sake.
What's
I'll tell you what,
rakia?
if anyone wants to drop a super chat or a super thanks, you guys get to pick what the punishment is for Akell. There you go. Done.
Yeah,
This is
cool.
unreasonable.
But once it's done, bro, it's done. Like the fans are then paid to
Wait,
see
is
it.
it
So
the highest value super sticker is the punishment?
that's
that how
right.
it works?
Okay, so it's 5 to 10. So in the next 5 minutes, whoever sends the highest value super sticker gets to choose the punishment for Akell for next week.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not illegal and sexual and shit, it's not going to land him in the slammer
No.
because, like, he's going to be someone's bitch inside of 30 seconds inside the big house, bro.
Damn, bro. This episode has been very Akell heavy, I feel like. It's been 50 minutes.
I think I'd be king of the yard, mate.
Yeah, king of the yard. Okay, man. Okay, cool dramas, bro.
He'd be
Sorry,
walking
dude.
around holding someone's box.
You know, I'm straight away
Fucking
pretending to
oath.
be Aboriginal and just fucking going into that gang straight away.
That doesn't work, bro.
Join the Levos, bro. You
Oh,
wanna
here we
join
go.
the
This
Levos.
is the guy that called you out, bro. This is the guy that called
Oh
you out.
my
Devlin
god!
Deskies.
Get the fuck
What's
out of here!
Deskies?
This is
What's
Devil in
Deskies?
Yeah, this
No,
is the one.
disguise. Devil in disguise.
Devlin Disguise.
Disguise.
Oh, you know who this is?
Devil in disguise.
Who's Devlin Disguise?
Yeah, do you guys know? I've never heard of that.
That's the name. That's like it's a what do they call it? It's like a anagram or something.
The
or-
devil in disguise.
Oh, anagram.
Oh, all right. Well, very creative.
Is that
Very
actually
creative.
Nathan? Is that actually Devlin, the wrestler?
I don't know.
Answer me.
There's a wrestler called Devlin.
Disguise. Devlin Disguise. There you go.
Yeah, he was
You
around
guys
back.
forget, I don't watch wrestling. I don't know fucking nothing about wrestling, bro. I
Okay,
don't know how I
so-
ended up. Yeah.
So Alcoholic Adam has donated $3 via PayPal. So he's the
Fuck's
leading
sake.
front runner. $3 is also by Ethan Hughes. So these guys are in contention. So whoever goes
bro.
higher than that is going to be the person that chooses Akell's punishment. So guys, you're
That-
gonna have to-
That's
do
sexual.
$100?
Is that's
$3
arguably
each,
sexual?
That's pretty. That's pretty cheap. I'm on Akell's side. Bump it up, man. If you want to do something a bit
No,
more than that.
Back,
Fucking do.
Oh, bro, yeah, someone's going to have to bump it up just one payment more. Who's going to go the higher one to see which is going to be? Here you go, 3 go. This is the one. I really hope fucking Sarge wins on this one, bro.
That's sexual though. That's on the tip.
The tip of the tongue, maybe. Robert's pieced. Oh, I thought Rob had pieced out. He was like, I'm done with this fucking fuckery.
I actually miss you, Rob. I haven't seen you in person in a while, man. How you doing?
How you doing? What's happening? You good?
Nothing. I miss your head, bro. I genuinely miss your head. How you been?
I've been all right. I've been all right.
You look good. You got a haircut.
Yeah, no, it looks fucking. I don't look like a bum anymore. So it's
I kind of feel
nice.
like you and I have the same hair at the moment, bro. just a touch.
Dude, you know what? You guys actually look a lot alike. You guys could be related.
We could be related for all you know. Rob, how old are you, man? Like you could be that.
Oh, we've had another donation. Alcoholic Adam with $3.05. So he's now the leading front runner.
What's his?
So we have 2 minutes to go.
What's a
Two
rakia?
It's like a
It's
shot.
like a Serbian. Yeah, but it's like the Serbian. It's like like
Like
Levo
Uzo.
Savara, Greece have Uzo. Yeah, like this
Boom.
is the Serbian version.
Achilles with the
Achilles.
$4
Easier.
donation.
It'll knock you off your fucking ass if you drink it.
We got 1 minute to go, and Achilles is leading in the race here, guys. So, like, man, I think Achilles is going to be the winner unless someone throws in.
The problem is there's got to be some sort of a limitation because you can't just say Akell drink 49 beers.
Oh, it's Crems. It's Cremator.
Cremator?
Dementor.
From
That's
IWA back in the...
From IWA. How you doing, champion?
There you go, man. We got people all around popping up in here, man. But, dude, I feel like we haven't got together to do a promo in a long time, like with me and you guys.
Do you know what? Actually, no, we've got work to do. Literally, I know that I've been asked to put shit together and I haven't. So we need to get out. I need to get my shit together and organize with you guys. We've got to get some stuff done.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, I got an interesting question, man. I was interested to see, and this is me stirring a bit of shit here because I've got two people on that are going to have something to say about it. But so let me ask you this, right? So when Rob, you wrestled at the AWS show with Tristan, I think the last show or the show before, and you guys I thought you guys would have gone over for the tag titles. Now, Alex, what was the thought process there about putting over the other team? Which Gat and Cowboy, I love them to death. I'm not sort of throwing shade or shit, but they're not really an established team. You had an established team. What was the mindset there?
I don't really handle that side of things.
Oh, you fucking politics. Look, you politicking prick. Rob's sitting there going,
from the fucking.
So Ethan Hughes has gone in with another $3 thing, so I think that takes him up to $6 donated. So I think he's choosing, and you have to do the habanero sauce on the tip.
Did you have an input in that, Akell?
No, not at all.
He did. It was all his idea.
Because
he had the final call.
Not at all.
You know, I remember things, right?
When I heard, huh?
You know, I remember things.
Yeah. No, I know.
I'm a Uber too. I'm pretty good at it.
So what I pretty much, from what I understand, when I heard about the decision,
who did this from?
From Gibbs.
Okay.
Yeah. His whole thing was we've just as far as why his idea was why start at the finish of the story. That was his
story.
Oh, that is right.
Why start at the finish of the story? And I was like, okay, because the whole concept of what they were building for months, you getting attacked and then everything else happening and then everything else. He was like, well, if we're going to do these shows at Ashfields, what we do is basically put the heel over, then we work as sympathetic baby faces to work back until a eventual fucking putting you guys over.
Okay, so you put the straps on the other two, but the other two aren't even teaming up next show.
Yeah, well,
so whose mindset's that?
I'm not really sure about that one. That's just for them. It's
they got an individual match all of a sudden. So it's what happened there?
They've got an individual match. So for the most part, I don't know. I think he's running it with that small sort of crew, and he's pretty much just going in terms of that, he's basically because with Jordan, obviously Jordan needed to Jordan was going to wrestle. He mistook the booking and had the 2 nights there, so he was like, okay, well, I've got the 2 shows.
We were supposed to have 2 bookings too.
Huh?
We were supposed to have 2 bookings too.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what the reason for the decision was to run a small sort of setup with that, and then just have whoever's on each respective shows stay on the respective shows. That was pretty much, from what I understand, was the thought logic, but I don't know the full story behind that either.
He doesn't know a lot.
Well, doesn't hear, no idea.
He got no fucking idea, do you?
We'll definitely do it.
He doesn't want to say a lot.
I can't control a lot of these things either. But the thing is,
at the end of the day, he's not the one who's got the final say.
No, not at all.
Who does have the final say over there?
Gibbs. or Nen, really. But yeah, it's a collaborative effort. Look, I'm just fucking there, fucking trying to help, fucking like do the socials, try and fucking try and get some good draws there. You know, for me, it's what it is. It's definitely, yeah.
Cool story. Needs more dragons. On something more interesting. I like the color of your wall, brother. No, I'm serious. Actually, when he left, he got up and I'm like, fuck, that's a beautiful color. Like, I really like that.
Thanks, man. Didn't do it myself.
So I think we've got a bit of a dispute here about who picks the challenge for Akell, but I'm gonna have to go and give it to Achilles because he came in at $9.59 with the $4 donation, and then Sarge came in with the $3 one on the top with the tip at $10.01. So Achilles, tell us, what is the poison for Akell?
The Greeks have won again.
Yeah, bro. Apa pisu malaka.
I love Achilles, man. He's the best.
It's the man.
100%, bro. But
Achilles doing EWA?
I know.
I don't know. Am I doing EWA? Are you doing EWA?
I don't think I'm doing EWA. I think we did the kidnap angle and they were like, it's too much. Don't book him anymore. It wasn't my idea. I just went out and kidnapped some chick and then like 20 people left. And
what are you fucking talking about?
The last show, Sam was like, we need something controversial in this show, and fucking Kasai isn't going to attack Scotty for the 10 salute. So at the end of the day, what we're going to do is you're going to have fucking Akell run out and steal Mick Farouk's girlfriend and run backstage.
Oh,
he was like, fucking kidnap her. And then I kidnapped
her. Did you give her an NDA afterwards or not?
No. Oh. No, all above board. Above board kidnapping.
Above board kidnapping.
Yeah.
All the eyes across the T.
I think Torch is getting off easy too, to be honest.
Alcoholic Adam's calling you out, bro.
He's got some suspicious looking wallpaper similar to Michelle's, to be honest.
I told you, me and Michelle go way back. It doesn't mean we have the same look. Just because I did her feature wall as well, all right, doesn't mean it's the same one.
Well, I actually want to ask a serious question because, like, this shit gets me off these days. I'm showing my age. Is the ceiling the same color as the wall?
Fuck off. This isn't Better Homes and Gardens, cuz.
No, I did the ceiling's just the ceiling one.
Oh, because it's like, looks like you got the skirtings are white, and then it looks like the ceiling is the same color as the wall. Actually, it's really fucking good. I'm like, that's not bad.
So the skirting board and the ceiling goes one shade darker, but then the actual walls grey.
Copper sack cap.
Mate, Piers, fuck your soundboard off, mate. When you look like a dead set fucking bowling pin, you can't be carrying on about what we want to talk about, all right?
Hey, bro.
He's shaking you, looking at the back of your head going, can we talk about this, Piers? Fucking bang, 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 and this little thing pop up. Like, fuck. Little fucking soundboard.
All right, that's the punishment. I'm going to
marbles.
Here we go. Achilles is going to buy a spicy pickle. He's going to finish it, drink the juice, then cop a sack tap. Okay, so we have to get your dad is going to have to be involved in this one, Akell, or you have to do the podcast next week at my house.
And then hopefully he doesn't come this time.
Fuck.
Are we down? Are we down for that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do the punch. That's it.
We're going to do the spicy pickle punch. There you go. But hey, man, Alcoholic Adam's calling out torture, so he's going to sit there and
I'm not doing that shit. I've got more fucking brain cells than that.
You meant to eat the world. You meant to eat the corn.
You're a wrestler, bro. You got that brain cells, cuz. What are you talking about? We're all fucked up here.
That's a valid point.
Thank you. Did we do wrestlers court today? Did I miss that?
We haven't. We haven't done wrestlers court. We don't. I don't know. Who needs to face wrestlers court?
Torture.
I can just air my grievances out with everyone on here.
All right. Well, there you go. We'll do a special episode. We'll do a special segment of wrestlers court. Vinny, there you go. Tell us the grievances. Who wants to be who's going to be the defender and who's the prosecutor here?
I've got to think what my grievance is first. I've got to pick a beef with each of you, and I'm sure I have. I just got to think about it. Give me a second.
Well, you know what? Let's make Rob can be the judge.
You're the judge.
Yeah, you're the judge. You get the final say here. All right, that's fair enough. But while he's thinking, how about we get into this week's
Mark says what?
That is right. It is time for Mark Says What, where we have basically gone and found a bunch of things that a bunch of wrestling marks have decided to go and post about, and we've decided that we are going to be sharing it here for you today. So the first one that we are going to bring up, which was posted by a wrestling page, it says, "It's funny how this is exactly 10 years apart. Bro comes back every 10 years to steal someone's Mania spot." So who wants to dive into this one first?
I want to dive into this one first, okay? Because I'm gonna take this one because this annoys me, because I get that it's kind of like running the circle coming back around again, but the fact of the matter is the guy draws money. Like, and this whole thing is it's a business, okay? So if you need him to draw money, who gives a fuck about someone's spot? Like, I get they're all pissed off and this is my life and I work so hard for it. But the fact is, this bloke can wrestle once a fucking decade and still draw more than these two clowns put together. So, like, go fucking cry somewhere else. Like, I don't look at it that way. I look at it from a business standpoint. And if you're going to run around and say it's a business and the business and refer to it as the business, then fuck you guys. Treat it like a fucking business, okay? Like, don't get me wrong. I love Punk. I love Cody, but it's the way it goes, okay? It is what it is. When you can draw as much money in one fucking day as that guy, then you can, have a whinge all you want. But the fact is you can't, so it is what it is. Next fucking question.
Rob, how about we let the returning Rob, which I feel like Zucco has actually been the quietest on any podcast I've ever been with him on this one, which I feel like I don't know if it's been overwhelming.
I'm just doing all the shit talk, so I'm just listening to it. I don't know how to respond to it. So you want to know? Look, to be honest, Vinny's actually probably spot on the marbles with that. You know what I mean? Everyone complains about The Rock has actually earned the right to be where he is regardless. He's not there to, just take anybody's spot. He's the fucking man. He's been there, seen it, done it all. And if he looks the way he looks and he can move the way he can move and he can draw, he's going to be there. There's no fucking doubt. So it's exactly what Vinny said. It's a business. And they brought him back for a reason. Yeah, somebody else worked harder all year. But you know what? Rock has done it for so long to the point where he's earned his position where he can come back and being that, being whatever he wants to. He didn't just go, he didn't turn around and just go, hey, I want to do this. He goes, I'd like to come back and run a program. And they've just put him straight in there because they know he can do it. And that's that.
Well, Rock transcends wrestling, and he had a very short career when you look at like the extent of the time he was a full-time worker in the WWE and the WWF. He went on like from 96 to 2002, 2003. He left, and then he went on to become the biggest star in Hollywood, bro. Like when you have someone like The Rock in your back pocket, where now he is on the board of directors for TKO, and he can bring in X amount of pay-per-view buys and generate full media attention outside of the pro wrestling dirt sheet marks that will actually report on this as being big time news. Yes, it sucks. You work all year to do this, and the guys that the crowd love and the online sweethearts and all that sort of indie darling shit that Cody has, it sucks, man. But that is the way that pro wrestling is. You do what is best for the show. It is going to draw the promotion that you're working for, the most money, the most attention. And guess what? The heat that Rock is getting now, it has made this even more of a eyes on what show, because the wrestling marks that are complaining about it, this is not going to stop them from watching wrestling. It's not. They're going to watch the same thing, and they'll find something else to bitch about. As Zucco
Is this the majority? Is this the majority of people that are complaining, or is this just the marks that are complaining?
The marks.
Is that a small minority? You know what I mean? Or majority? If it was a majority, I get it. Like it means there's something wrong there, but it's obviously just a smart mark thing. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And no offense, they don't always count. They really don't. You've got the whole majority of people. And you've got this large scale of people, and they've actually gone there to see someone like The Rock. You know what I mean? It's not just those idiots that know every wrestler, every deathmatch wrestler, every indie show. It's not about always them. It's about the general public as a whole, and that's how you get over the Rock, Steve Austin, Hogan. Who else do you want to name?
Piper,
they're the ones. They're the ones that they're the big draws. You know what I mean? John Cena. They're the big draws. They're not the.
Can I add to that?
Sure.
Can I add to that if you don't mind? Like on that note, right? They are the draw, right? So what do you think if I'm working WrestleMania? When I say I'm working WrestleMania from a corporate standpoint, right? And I'm going to brands to sponsor it, like Snickers or Coca-Cola or fucking whatever. What is it? Horizon, fucking Mobile, whatever, T-Mobile.
Yeah.
What do you think when I talk to those guys for sponsorship dollars, and I'm going to say, yeah, we're main eventing is Seth Rollins and CM Punk. The chances are those corporate executives are going to go, who the fuck's that? But if I say, oh yeah, The Rock is main eventing WrestleMania, what number is it? I don't know. I'm sorry,
40.
Whatever. 40, okay? They're automatically, oh, that's mad. Yeah, we know The Rock. The Rock's a big movie star. We're more inclined to throw more advertising dollars at it. So we're not trying to just appease and make money off gate and pay-per-view buys. It's the sponsorship money that comes in that is a huge revenue driver for the business. The marks don't see past their nose. They don't get that. So,
the marks have threatened his daughter who wrestles in NXT and given her death threats, bro. That's like at the level of that sort of shit, bro. Like these guys are going after a young girl in her early 20s, sending her death threats over fucking wrestling. It's fucking wrestling, you fucking marktards. Grow the fuck up. Like to threaten someone over that shit, bro.
And move on.
100%, bro. But let's move on to the next one because I know we're running out of time. Okay, so this one, the face and the forced hug say it all. You know what? To be honest, it's been completely. And there you go. The Rock's daughter quit Twitter because of threats. The face you say with the forced hug. I mean, they're really getting behind it. Cody Rhodes is the 2024 Daniel Bryan. And you know what, WWE, I don't know. Maybe in a few months he'll be Stardust again, bro. Who knows?
The problem is the optics. Oh, sorry, what were you saying, Rob?
No, what I was going to say is, it's all a work, right?
That's what I was saying earlier, bro. It's got to be
work. Why would if he wasn't part of anything? Why would you even do that? It's a little hint. There's something.
The thing is, the whole story of it, right? Like the storyline of it is now when Cody goes over for that title, he has gone through stuff. He has suffered. He has struggled to get the title. When a babyface goes over for a title, he has to struggle. He has to fight for it. He has to claw for it. This is basically just long-term storyline, but this has been deviated storytelling. Wait, these marks are going to be sitting there, and when they finally get the match at Mania, they're going to go, yeah, we fucking were able to get WWE to change their booking. No, you marks, you got fucking worked.
Yeah, Matt Striker does a really good bit on it where he talks about how the babyface is never more valuable than when he's in the chase. And then when that happens, after the chase, it sort of is diminishing returns. Unless you're a megastar like your Hulk Hogan and you're going over to Hollywood doing all those movies, everything else, like the babyface is always want to see it happen. And when they see it happens and when the story finishes, the story's finished. And you have to make new stories. And people might say that WWE is a stacked roster. It really isn't. It really isn't. There's a very few people that can be a Hulk Hogan or can be a Rock or can be a Steve Austin. And the roster just isn't as stacked with people like that. Yeah, sure, there's great talent. But these people people don't give a fuck about wrestling talent. They never have. Look at Hulk Hogan in All Japan.
Do you think Cody Rhodes really gives a fuck? Like, do you really think he cares? Like, he just wants to make sure that paycheck comes in every week or every month and it's as high as it can be. Do you really think he's going to go to bed at night crying, I didn't get the fucking spot at WrestleMania? It's a fucking job. Remember, to these guys, like, you get up and go to work. This is just what they do. I really doubt he loses sleep over it and gets as fucking upset as all the marks on the internet do.
If he does, he's just a mark for himself, really. But Frank's Pickle Barrel last says these marks, same guys who think a stripper likes him at the club.
They don't don't want my money.
I mean, I'm not wrong. I mean, we got two more, but I'm gonna go the last one because the other one, like, is I think it's just too fucking stupid even for this show. But this one, I'll read it out. It's from an account on Instagram and Twitter called Patrick the Heel, and it says, "I fucking hate The Rock. I don't know why he decided to do that. He's done it multiple times now. He graces us with his presence, finally returning after billions of dollars being made in Hollywood. His goal is not to help the business. His goal is to only help himself."
Okay.
That's the goal in business, isn't it, guys? Like, there are young people on the roster that need this shine. My point is, The Rock returning completely overshadowed Shotzi's SmackDown return.
Fucking who?
I was looking forward to that as well. Shotzi's big SmackDown return.
Fucking
I don't know what a Shotzi is, bro. So
Gonna come out in a little mini
idea.
tank.
What is it?
Shotzi Blackheart. She's a female wrestler. Good worker, actually. I enjoy her stuff. You know, but man, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like Mark Says What has been very heavily involved around the Cody shit this week, and it's like everything that I've seen about it was just fucking ridiculous and retarded. I think everyone's been extremely worked, as Rob said.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's fucking.
End up who got worked.
Who got work? Did you get worked, Akell? Did it work out?
Did I get worked? Yeah, I was very worked. I'm worked up. I got worked by the waiters at Altitude. That's for sure. That's what happened.
Bro, you're fucking cooked. But you know what, man? That has been Mark Says What, bro. And you know what, man? Like, leading up, before we sort of wrap this show up this week, I want to ask you guys what you guys have got coming up, any shows you guys have got coming up, where people can find you, and yeah, all that good shit. We'll start with Rob, then we'll go with Vinny, and then Torture, and then if we've still got time, we'll go with Akell. Go for it, Rob. Where any shows coming up? Where can people find you? All that good shit.
Yeah, this weekend we've got AWE show coming up at Petersham RSL.
Is that this weekend?
Night. That's this weekend. You are there, right?
Nah, it's March 2nd, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say if it's this weekend, I'm canceling a booking because I ain't around. But okay, I don't know. I'm gonna check that when I get off.
It's March 2nd.
Is it?
I know, because it's the same day as AWS.
Can someone
Which we'll talk about later.
Wow.
Which we'll talk about later. Behind the scenes.
Oh, let me look at my fucking thing. Let me redo it all. I don't fucking know what's going on.
Wow. What happened there? AWE running the same night as AWS. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it is pretty wild.
Why is that wild? What's the big
Definitely. It's a conversation for off air, boys. These people don't want to get into the politics here.
Yes, they do. That's why they tune in.
This is all about finding girlfriends and torture cross-dressing and all this stuff.
What? Never did that.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're on about.
Sorry, yeah.
All right, Nath, where can everyone find you? What do you got coming up? Vinny.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. I have totally had my finger off the pulse for the better part of 2 months. Like, I know I've accepted bookings, but I really got to get to my It's like, you know what? This is what you're my agent for. You need to tell me where I'm supposed to fucking be, not the other way around. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just say, yeah, I'm there, whatever. I don't know, bro. I have no fucking clue. I don't know. I know I'm doing AWE, like, with you, Rob, but I'm scared now it's this Saturday, and, like, I ain't even close to win.
I'm totally off. I just do, I don't know the dates. I know I've got an AWE show coming up. I've got an IWA in Hornsby coming up.
I have that too. I definitely have that too. Well, Dad, come on.
I had an AWS show on. That got changed. I had the Integrity was supposed to be on, but they've cancelled that, which is a shame. Rock and Roll's coming up too, so I really got to just check the dates. But just tune into all those great places.
Yeah, Rock and Roll's next weekend.
Is it?
Yeah. February 17th.
There you go, guys. Well, we'll make sure to talk about it next week on the show. But Akell, man, you want to tell everyone where they can find you?
Yeah, man. So February 17th.